the one positive that I speak of is the relationship between the business and government. But the relationship between business and NGOs is also fundamental, as we've seen NGOs year on year continuously being trusted. Business remains the most trusted institution in South Africa at 68%, followed by NGOs at 63%. What is the working relationship between business and the NGO sector, and how that can be used by business to grow trust? That's for you, Stephen.
Okay, thank you. Maybe just to segue on the point that you just asked now on Refilwe and say, as ABSA, one of the things we're proud of is that over the last 5 years, we spent about 1.5 billion on doing good in society. And I think we've touched about 1.7 million lives through that particular impact. And we don't go directly, go via NGOs. And we value the view of the NGOs about us as businesses. And therefore, our license to operate as foundations, as citizenship functions and trust is through the NGOs, because we believe that they are connected to society and they are a pathway towards making impact. The last 5 years, our focus has been around education and employability. I think we've seen in the last 3 years that employability is no longer a given. We haven't created enough corporations to be able to absorb a number of people that are now ready for employment. And then we've sort of made a change into entrepreneurship. So we've added the third one and said, maybe one of the things we can contribute in society is entrepreneurship education, so that we can change the mindset of young people to think that they shouldn't stand in queues looking for opportunities, but they can create opportunities for themselves. And we started to look around organizations that have been playing a part in this world for years. We found Junior Achievement. Junior Achievement have, over the last 25 years, been able to teach entrepreneurship in South African high schools, produce a number of entrepreneurs like the Dutugo shares of this world of livestock wealth. And we thought it was important to partner with an NGO like that and touch a minimum of 1,000 young people that we know when they finish high school, they will not automatically start thinking about, I need to find a job. Some of them will say, how do I create a job? Most of them will say, how do I go to university, earn a skill, and then start a company. We also thought it was important to go with an NGO that has been in the game for years, but also has a Pan-African reach. Because we are a Pan-African business, we know that the problem in South Africa is not just unique for us as South Africa, but it's also applicable to the rest of the continent. So we are now finding NGOs that are looking to change their strategies to come into the entrepreneurship space. Because the main message here, I wish maybe later on the Edelman Barometer can start thinking about how are small businesses trusted and perceived. Because there's a new narrative that's coming in that small businesses are coming in to start filling a gap, creating more jobs, and we need more young people taking up the responsibility of starting businesses, because a more vibrant economy is driven by small businesses. So from our end, from offering education, employability, we've always trusted the NGOs. And we don't think that as a corporation can do social good work without the partnership with the NGOs. It's also complementary, Mandy, that we are equally trusted as business and NGOs, so that partnership is a mutually beneficial partnership. In fact, when people jump into programs, know that there's an NGO and a corporation, the level of trust and optimism about the desired outcome being achieved is much higher than if at all the business goes on its own and NGO goes on its own. So that partnership is quite powerful.